Hello, and welcome back to Arcurus Plays Arma 3 Apex campaign. Alright, so we've made it to level 2, and we're going to go ahead and play solo once again. Okay. So we are going to do these little breaks in between all the missions. It'll make the transitions a little bit better. Okay, so we're going 3 days before we extracted Keystone. Maybe we're going to get a little bit of background here.
The aftermath of the South Pacific disaster shows little sign of improvement, and the scale of the humanitarian crisis has been exacerbated by a marked rise in criminality. AAN's Mark Cole is in the region with this special report.
The Horizon Islands were one of the nation's worst hit by the disaster, yet it is a new threat that...
You ready?
Sure, let's get started.
Piece of junk. So, as you know, CTRG's taking part in Exercise Safe Horizon, anti-piracy, security, etc. But, as our NATO liaison, you should be aware of a few operational extras.
Well, I'm all ears, Commander.
Besides our I-Star remit, we've been running counter-cyber operations in the South China Sea. Now, we've got assets in the field, so this exercise, this disaster cleanup shit, it's a distraction for us.
I get that. Look, it's political, strategic. The region's a mess, we're just here to help. That's where CTRG comes in. We need a special tool for the job. We've been tracking Syndicate for a while. Face value, bunch of thugs. Guns, drugs, very violent, but given the current mess, they're expanding.
Nature abhors a vacuum.
Right. But there's more to it.
We ran your intel. Warlock, right?
Correct. Solomon Maru, one of the few living remnants of the failed Red Tiger coup. Syndicate are pretty big, but they're scattered. They operate in cells. Somehow, Warlock holds it all together.
So, we cut the head off the dragon.
Well, that's our end game. Neutralize the leadership.
Let the dogs rip each other apart.
Well, that brings us to the current situation.
Yeah, hold up a sec. Let me bring that up. All right, so, your local source,
Blue Cap.
Yeah, Blue Cap. We ran his intel. We put assets in place.
Okay, run me through it.
So, Blue Cap indicates a syndicate gang is planning to hit a village, here. After the disaster, it was being used as a staging post for aid workers, fuel, medicine, etc. There are still a handful of NGOs around. The local community embraced them. Syndicate is out to make a point. We're not clear if Warlock himself will make it.
We've seen these gangs at work in the past. They're,
brutal, yeah. It'll be a bloodbath. We've sent a team to the area. We're setting up an ambush.
And Warlock?
If he's there, we'll snatch him up. One squad's already in position. Another's a few minutes out.
We got eyes on?
We can do better than that. I'll set up a feed.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and pick out our sharpshooter build here. Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit of backstory as to what's going on, or at least we know who our main op for is. Trying to clear out some out of my eye. Alright, so, situation, our local informant, codenamed Blue Cap, has revealed that Syndicate intend to attack the town of Regina, one of the hardest hit locations following the tsunami some months ago. With both the local populace and various NGOs in the vicinity, the likelihood of civilian casualties is extremely high. As such, local police have asked us to assist. Our job is to stop the Syndicate convoy from reaching its destination. You'll rendezvous with Raider 1 here, northwest of the ambush site. From there, you'll proceed to the ambush site and coordinate with Raider 1 to neutralize the incoming Syndicate convoy. Once the convoy has been eliminated, you're to radio for extraction. Alright, that's all pretty good.
The aftermath of the
Okay, that would let us watch the video again, but I don't really feel we need to. So we'll go ahead and deploy.
Roger, Watchtower. Glad to have you with us. Sit rep. We've secured the RV. Spotted some minor movement on our way up here. Waiting on Raider 2, over.
Understood. Raider 2, move up to the marked RV point. You're in Syndicate control territory. Stay switched on. Out.
Right, there we go. That's where we're supposed to go. Oh, the jungle here is nice and thick. Lots of ground cover. To get it so that the you know, the jungle seemed a lot denser, they did like a lot of stuff. Tanoa requires actually quite a bit of processing power, because whereas normally all of the ground cover in an Arma game is client controlled, so like it only shows up on one client. It's different for basically everyone, and the AI doesn't even see the ground cover. They made a whole lot of this ground cover into actual objects in game. What the heck? Dude. But they made it into, you know, actual objects in game, and therefore the AI can't see through it in the same way. Long range resistant scope, a Night Stalker. I'm gonna have to grab a backpack of some sort. So that makes it so that the AI can't see through a lot of this ground cover. Obviously, like the grass and stuff.
Be advised, we're seeing increased activity in Tanoa. We suspect the Syndicate convoy's gearing up to leave. Over.
Roger that, Watchtower. Out to you. Raider 2, get your ass moving. Double.
Okay, yeah, I'm moving. So like a lot of these like big ferns and bushes and stuff, the AI actually can't see through, and it makes it feel like a lot less bullshit when you're having firefights in the jungle. Now, unfortunately, they did not go back to Altis and Stratis and give the same treatment to a lot of the ground cover for those particular terrains. Hello, you. Oh, the AK-12, it's actually one of the best weapons in the game, bar none. Okay, so we're gonna move you guys into there. You guys can go there. You go there. I'm only wearing a tactical vest with an armor value of 1. What?
Hey, truck. What? He kinda looks like you. Fuck off, son. Alright, listen in. Militia sat on killing Civic. We're gonna stop him. Warlock, if he's here, we'll snatch him.
Watchtower, Raider 1. Send sitrep on Syndicate convoy, over.
Raider 1, Watchtower. No movement yet. We'll update when they roll out. Over.
Raider 1 out.
Let's see.
Truck, Salvo, you with me.
Grim, you there?
Yep.
Gonna want these.
On the road. I'll move east with truck and salvo to cut their egress.
Got it. Moving.
I did pick up an RPG. Can try and take as many of these RPG rounds as I can. They introduced an FN Mini-Me, aka a saw. They called it something a little bit different. But alright, I think I'm all ready for this app. So let's get down to that ambush site.
Moving, Raider 2.
Yeah, I'm moving. It's just gonna take a little bit.
Raider 2, I'm gonna plant a charge just ahead of the bridge. That's our stop line. Feel free to throw down your own stuff. Just keep it low profile, yeah? And hit the convoy before they reach the stop line. Remember, it's on your go. Riker, truck and salvo will box them in once you set things off.
All Raider call signs. Sit rep. That convoy stepping off now. Inbound to your position and figures few. Over.
Roger your last, Watchtower. Grim, how you doing?
Charge in place. Climbing into my hidey hole. Raider 2's getting set up now.
All right, we're good to go on our end. Raider 2, make sure you're out of sight before that convoy shows up. We'll keep you posted. Out.
Yeah, I'm working on it. So yeah, he's set up right before the bridge. Basically need to stop him before that point, so... Alright.
Mary had a little lamb. She also had a duck. She put him on the mantelpiece to see if they would
Cut the crap, Salvo.
fall off.
Okay. Seems like a decent position. Well, let's get out the RPG.
Heads up. Convoy sighted. Couple technicals. Nothing fancy.
Raider 2, stand by. We'll be waiting for your go. Grim, get set to mop up anything Raider 2 might miss.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, try to hit him when that lead vehicle hits my explosive at the beginning. They shouldn't see me prior to. Yep, they're on the way. Okay, there's the first truck.
Wait for it, Raider 2. Weapons free. All clear.
Nice one.
All right.
Watchtower, sit rep, 2
Got 'em
times
all.
technicals and multiple packs, including destroyed. Truck to be sent later.
Roger, Raider 1.
Secondary
Any signs of
explosions.
Warlock?
Stand by, Watchtower. Truck, salvo, sit rep.
Nothing here, Riker.
Nada. Watchtower, that's a negative on Warlock. No either. Send extraction.
Acknowledged. Wait.
That'll make me a little bit lighter for when I move.
What's the holdup?
NATO. Our transport is handled by the task force.
Well, then, pull the paper.
Raider call signs. We've received new in from our NATO liaise. Possible anti-air threat. Patching it through.
Raider 1, this is North Star Actual. Local police spotted a handful of heavily armed paramilitaries in your area. They were last seen moving along a footpath near the bridge at grid 072095, heading deeper into the jungle.
Raider 1, your rotary exfil cannot move to extract while the threat is still in the area. Find any and all Syndicate packs in the area. Roger. Over.
Roger, Watchtower. Raider 1 out. Grim, fall back and link up with us. We're going back for the quads.
No problem.
Raider 2, you're up. Deal with Syndicate so we can get the hell out of here.
Alright. What? What the? Was there somebody out in the frickin' weeds there? I'll just respawn. Because that's pretty weird. I could kind of see where the muzzle flashes were coming from, but I didn't have any positive identification. let's see. Alright, I no longer have my RPG. I probably won't need it. Okay. No. I don't have my fancy goggles.
That would be the path, Raider 2. Follow it down.
What did North Star mean? Paramilitaries. Aren't Syndicate just a bunch of untrained thugs?
They are, mostly. But there's a hardcore element, too. Rebels, the ones who survived that failed coup a decade ago.
Like Warlock.
Exactly.
Raider 2, take it slow. Switch on. Watch your arcs. Out. Watchtower, Raider 2's definitely got something. Stand by.
Come on. Hit him in both his arms. There's definitely another one out there on the hill. Alright, let's heal up. There he is. There's quite a few of them out this way. Oh, there's one out there, but I do want another first aid kit. There. Okay. There he is. Man, there were quite a few people right out here on the trail. Okay. Thought that was another one out there. See some quad bikes. So there's probably more. Oh, there's one right there. Just couldn't see him. Ugh. Come on. Really wish I could reduce the respawn time. Well, it's alright. We'll get back down there. I was so busy focusing on what was down the trail that I didn't see what was right there at my feet. well, you can't expect a perfect one run through every time. That's kind of like what makes Arma difficult, especially for a lot of people that I've played it with, is the way that the AI moves through the environment can be very unpredictable, and you can't entirely predict how they're going to react to fire every single time, unlike most video games, where what the AI does and where they go is almost completely scripted.
Search and clear that records, Raider 2.
Man, old like World War II bomber here. So sometimes you end up with like AI that like becomes Rambo and hunts you through the woods, and you die to them over and over and over again. And sometimes they're very, very dumb.
Watchtower, Raider 1, be advised, Raider 2 has destroyed that syndicate group. Their feed shows a large weapons cache, Watchtower, awaiting further tasking. Over.
Roger your last. Raider 2, we see your location. Diverting an armed drone to you. Move to ERV, grid 07709 or 2. Out. Raider 1, move to secondary exfil. Extraction helo will pick you up there. Over.
Got it, Watchtower, out to you. Raider 2, you heard it. Get your asses down the hill to the extraction. Out.
Alright, well, I'm gonna choose to do this on foot. Usually I would grab one of those ATVs and move, but...
See the markings on those crates? Look Chinese to me.
Hardly surprising. Black market saturated with their shit.
That stuff looked high quality, Salvo. Maybe even CSAT. Higher ain't exactly waiting around to nuke it from orbit.
It's documented on Raider 2's live feed. We'll know more soon enough.
Switch on. We need to move to the secondary exfil.
Yep, making my way down there. The Chinese getting involved in stuff in the South Pacific. Who knew? That'd be our extract. Put out some smoke. Mark the LZ. Don't really have to do that, just felt like it.
This is North Star Actual. Rotary asset on standby, call sign Angel 3-1. Waiting on you, Raider 2.
It's really awesome how the smoke's affected by wind, even wind generated by helicopters and stuff. So
Greyhawk on site. Going into loiter and hunt.
it's like it makes for some really, really cool visuals sometimes.
Missile off the rail.
Let's see if I can be looking in the right direction.
All
Oh,
call
yep.
signs, be advised. Target destroyed. Roger that, North Star Actual. Thanks for the assist. Raider call signs. Fine work out there. RTB for debrief.
Nice short little mission. Convoys destroyed and Syndicate's anti-air weaponry is disposed of. We have to figure out how CSAT weapons are making their way into Syndicate hands. Let's see, we died 2 times. That seems to be, you know, something that that will be pretty common for us here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next. Arcurus signing off.